Are you struggling to stand out online and really shine in your business? If that's an issue for you, stay right here. I have got the solution and I'm going to share that with you in just a moment. But first, I'm Jill Hope with I Shine Wealth, and it's been a minute, but I am back from the holidays. And yes, if you see some Christmassy looking lights, this I didn't make this weeks ago. I'm making this video today on what is it? January 23rd. And yes, I do still have some Christmas lights up. Why? Because I like them. But listen, it has been a while since I've made a video. Took me a while to get going this year. I had an extended holiday, and then I was feeling very like going within. I was doing a lot of writing. I've been doing a lot of coaching with my clients, but now I feel like I'm back in terms of like coming out online again. I'm here to see you all. And so I want to share this little tidbit with you today that I have discovered. I actually discovered this, probably a couple of years ago. But I continue to practice and practice and practice it as I'm moving forward. And I hear a lot of questions from people too. Like a lot of people have this problem of how do I stand out? Because let's face it, the coaching world, the online business world, like it's really saturated, right? There's a lot of people out there. And how do you command attention? How do you become magnetic? What is the key? And the key I have discovered in one word is authenticity. Authenticity. So what do I mean by authenticity? It is being 100% you unapologetically in your business. It is sharing from your heart. It's doing videos with Christmas lights in the background when it's a month after the holiday season. It is standing for what you believe in, standing for what you are all about. It means owning your message, sharing your message, no matter what anybody says, right? And just being out there and shining. It also means only following strategies that are 100% in alignment with who you are and who you want to be in your business. And here is where a lot of people make mistakes. And I was making this mistake, and I still have to really watch myself so that I don't fall into this pattern. But one of the things that many, many people do, and I see this everywhere, and it's kind of gross. It kind of gives you that yuck factor, is you looking at who's out there and who's doing what, and you'll see a lot of similar strategies and similar tactics, in the marketing space, right? When people trying to get themselves out there. And it's like this cookie cutter approach because some guru tested this out and it worked for him or her. And so now everybody's jumping on the bandwagon and doing the same darn thing. And it's boring and it often doesn't work. And it only works if it's 100% in alignment with you. But like, I'm sure it's 100% in alignment with the person who had the big success with it because they were able to create the success. But it doesn't mean that that strategy is necessarily going to work for you in the same way, right? So what I like to do and what I'm really practicing doing is I listen to my coaches. I look at what's going on out there. I see what are the parts that resonate with me, that I like, that light me up, that have me saying that inner, yes, I want to, that's me. Like that aligns with me. That feels true for me. That feels really, really good for me. And then I am going forward with that. I have been practicing not doing anything unless it's 100% in alignment with who I am, who I want to be, what I want my business to be, and who I want to attract into my business. How do you tap into your authenticity? Where do you find that in yourself? If that's not something you're used to, if you're the kind of person that's like, hey, just tell me what to do and I will do it and I will implement. I'm a major implementer. I mean, that was me. It still is me, right? Like I have to fight that all the time to tune into me. So how do you tune into you? How do you find your authenticity and then bring that out into your business? There's four things. Okay. Number one, through your desire. It's connecting with your desire, not the desires you have that will help you feel like you're good enough or that, you're proving yourself, you're proving your value, you're proving your worth, but the true heart and soul desires. If nobody's looking, if nobody's watching, What would you want to have? That's what I'm talking about. It's those secret desires that we have. It's really getting tuned into them, aligned with them, and saying yes, and giving yourself permission to have them and to be in a way that brings them in for you. Okay, so that's number one, through your desires. How else can you tap into your authenticity? Number two, it's through tapping in and tuning into your inner knowing. You have that still small voice inside of you, that voice of wisdom, the voice of your higher self, the voice of God, source, creator, whispering to you all the time. And if you listen, it will get louder. It will get louder and it will get clearer, and you'll begin to trust it more and more to the point where you just know. Okay. So that's the second thing you can do to tune in and tap in and be more authentic in your business and in your presence. Number three is to tune into your inherent value. What is your inherent value? I don't mean what brings you value because of who you be and what you do, but it's who you are, the unique being that you are because you're here. You're here breathing and sharing space in this world. That is your value, but you've got to tune into that for yourself. Feel it for yourself, because in there is the authentic you. That's the true you. And then fourth, how do you tune into your authenticity? Where do you find it? It is through your ability to trust yourself and to trust God's source and creator. When you can fully trust yourself, you will be able to get yourself to do the things that are authentic to you. But we've got to have a space of trust in order to step into that. And sometimes, what I have found, especially with women, the self-trust is one of the most difficult things to master for many, many reasons. I mean, we've been sold a load of BS about who we're supposed to be, what we're supposed to do. And so we've lost that connection to our ability to trust who we actually are, what we're here for, what we stand for, and that it's okay, right? It's okay to be those things. We've lost touch with that through all kinds of conditioning and past experiences and things like that. So those are the four ways, the quickest path to connect with your authenticity, to grow into being willing to share who you really are in your business. And when you do this, and only when you do this, will you be able to magnetize and attract way more of your ideal clients. You may be doing very well following strategies and launch plans that work. You may be doing very, very well. But the downside of that kind of success, getting it in that way, is that eventually you're going to burn out, right? Eventually you're going to hit a wall where it just doesn't feel in alignment for you anymore, where you have just lost touch with who you are and your passion and your purpose. It becomes boring and exhausting at the same time. I mean, because let's face it, it's kind of exhausting to be bored, right? So if you want to reconnect with that authenticity, if you have lost a little bit of yourself in your business and you want to reconnect with that and you want to infuse the spark in your business, if you want to feel excited to get up every day knowing I get to live another day, I get to serve in my own unique way, and you want to feel really good about that, then I have something that will help. It's my 5-day freedom business reboot. It is completely free. It's happening for 5 days, 1 hour a day. It's next week, January 29th. It's running 5 consecutive days. I want you to be there. If you feel any sense of what I'm talking about today, if you feel like you could get reconnected to who you really are, if you could get yourself disconnected from needing to prove yourself in your business, if you want to make way more money than you're making now in a way that feels really authentic to you and really good to you, I invite you to be there. I'll drop the link down below so you can join me. Again, totally free. Bring your business besties. We have more fun doing this type of thing and learning with friends. So bring a friend along. Show up. I will greet you warmly. I can't wait to see you there if this resonates with you. And also, if you would be so kind as to give me a like if this video helped you, and subscribe, because I am planning to make a lot more videos in the future for you now that I'm kind of back in the swing of coming out of my shell again, coming out of the nest, so to speak, and shining myself online for you, because I love serving. I love making videos. It's really fun for me, actually. And I have a lot to say, actually. A lot of stuff's been happening that I want to share. I've been like laying around thinking I should just grab my video camera right now. Maybe I'll do that, right? Maybe I'll grab it when I'm brushing my teeth. Would you like that? No, I don't think so. I'll draw the line there. But join me next week if you do want to get back in touch with who you are, if you want to bring that into your business, infuse your business with some life again, with some you again. Join me next week, links down below, and I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.